time to suit up, all you mentees, and talk about one brand new Marvel Omnibus coming out in March of 2025. So let's go ahead and get started. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to David Gabriel and the folks at Marvel for sending us advance notice of this omnibus coming out in March of 2025. And before I go any further, please don't forget to smash that like button and share the video. Let others know where you get your exclusive breaking news in the world of the Marvel collected editions. And we have a lot more breaking news. We have new Omnis to announce, reprints of Omnis, and Epic Collections, new and reprints, and Marvel Masterworks, and even new formats like the Marvel Masterpieces that have been announced, and maybe a few surprises here and there, but make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Alright, this omnibus, long time coming. A lot of people have been asking me about this one because we had a volume 1 for a long time. Then nothing. Then they reprinted it, and then we got a volume 2. We had the 90 series completed in 3 Omnis. So there is a middle series that needed to be collected. And of course, by the hoary host of Hoggith, I am talking about the one, the only Doctor Strange, Master of the Mystic Arts Omnibus, Volume 1, coming out in March of 2025. I even threw little hints in my thumbnail. I don't think I pulled it off, but anyway. Let's take a look at our standard edition cover. And this standard edition cover is supplied by Frank Brunner, who was actually one of the artists in the book here that we're going to be talking about. But first, let's look at what is collected in this particular omnibus. In here we have the Marvel Premiere issues 3 through 14, and then Doctor Strange, the 1974 series 1 through 22, Doctor Strange Annual Number 1, and then the Tomb of Dracula issue 44, so it does contain that crossover. And this, as I was mentioning, is the book that takes place in between, if you have this in omnibus format, Doctor Strange Omnibus Volume 2, which wrapped up that era of Doctor Strange that started off in Strange Tales and then became Doctor Strange, and the Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme Omnibus, the series that launched, I said 90s, but really it launched in the late 80s. This is the book that goes in between there. Oh, and I'm so excited to talk about this because this one here has been a long time coming. But next, let's go ahead and look at your direct market cover. And this direct market cover is supplied by Frank Brunner. And now that I've talked about Frank Brunner, let's talk about some of the other creators in here. Stan Lee, Roy Thomas, Gene Colan, Archie Goodwin, Gardner Fox, Pete Craig Russell, Barry Windsor-Smith, Steve Englehart, and Jim Starlin. And that's just to name a few of the creators' work that you're going to be seeing through here. And you're going to have the first appearance of Shumate Gorath here. Again, the crossover with the Tomb of Dracula story. And you're going to have the Return of Eternity. So you do have a lot of his enemies back. Dormammu, Nightmare, the Dreamstalker. And also his supporting cast, like the Ancient One and Wong and Clea. They all come back as well in this particular era. Steve Englehart was a big part of this era right here. So for a while, there wasn't any Doctor Strange, and it went over into the Marvel Premiere comics for a while, and then they decided, you know, the Steve Englehart guy's got it figured out. Let's go ahead and give it another ongoing series, and that's where this takes place. Is there enough material for a volume 2? Absolutely. So make sure you pre-order the book and let Marvel know that you are still interested in this character and this particular era of Marvel Comics. That's how we get these things happening. And thank you all that have been asking and patiently waiting for this announcement. Like, when is Doctor Strange, the Steve Englehart era? Oh, it's finally coming. And it is coming in March of 2025. Let me know which cover you're going to pick up. Let me know what you think about the omnibus, what you think about the content. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Big thank you again to Marvel and David Gabriel for letting me announce this particular omnibus. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love. I should have said by the eye of Agamotto. Totally missed that chance.